Hello, everybody. Cheersy, cheersy.
Cheers, y'all.
How we doing out there? Let's say
Cheers so
hi.
early in the morning.
Hi. What cheers could be anything. It doesn't have to be
Hi.
alcohol.
I know, but in my head, when I say cheers, it's like I'm having a nice drink.
You celebrating?
We're celebrating
Enjoying.
something.
I feel like cheers could be definitely like a cheers to a cup of coffee. Cheers to life.
Are you cheering to a cup of coffee? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
That's what
I
Mike's
am.
doing right now.
Mike is like, yeah.
That's how I live my life, bro.
I thought you couldn't have coffee right now.
He breaks the rules.
Week 2. Well, no, I'm already on week 2, but
Oh,
I
he's
broke the
okay.
rules on Saturday. Like day 5 in, I already had coffee. I was like, I'm good. Because what we originally did for the first version of this protocol was 5 days doing the reset, and then week 2 would kick in, then week 3, week 4, and then we added 2 days. So I sometimes break it at day 5 just because I've done it before and I know how it goes.
Leading by example.
Yeah, but that's also the best part of it. And this is where like I can manipulate the points. I'm also a very good salesman in my own mind, so I can sell myself on certain things or justify certain things.
Right.
But my perspective on it is it's all about making it a sustainable lifestyle and what's realistic for everyone's life. So maybe it's not realistic for everyone to go a full 7 days without caffeine. Maybe we're gonna like lose people. So hey, I'll show you guys. You can even do it in 5 days. And dude, I lost like 7 pounds even in those 5. Now I'm not saying everyone should have those expectations because I'm also a lot bigger. Like I have like a lot more weight to lose, like I'm 210 pounds. So it's easier to lose 7 pounds at 210 pounds because that's only like 3% of my body weight versus like if you're like 150 pounds, that's going to be a different number, But then again, I'm not a doctor. What do I know?
You know what? When Gina told me, Gina originally told me about the plans. I was like, all right, I want to do it. And then she sent me the grocery list like a day before.
You're like,
that goes against everything I just went grocery shopping for. Like, there's no way I'm like doing this with you right now. And the next day, my best friend comes and she's like, "Girl, I brought you some Starbucks." I'm like, "Oh, hey, thanks, girl." We drink my coffee.
Like, yes.
I was supposed to be starting a class.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Yeah, Luda. And that's the other thing of it as well is like being able to not saying, hey, we have to do it at this time. And sometimes things are going to happen and being able to say, hey, if we had a cup of coffee, that's not ideal, but hey, let's roll with the punches as it were. Let's just do what we can and focus on what we can control. Because dude, even if you just remove some like gluten for a week just to see how your body responds, or just remove sugar, just remove alcohol, like just remove one thing, seeing how that feels. There's actually a whole nother version of this course, fun fact, that doesn't do it over a month. We do it over like a prolonged period of time where we only do one habit at a time instead of changing everything all at once. Ooh. Sometimes that's actually one G I'm going to have you experiment with in the next 3 months. Because I want you to compare the difference between the two, and I want to get an honest perspective, which one was easier, which one was more realistic for you. But we'll worry about that in the future.
Are you ready?
Basically.
No, I mean, for the most part, I've changed. I started a health journey about 2017. So it's been. Listen, let me tell you, I was a big girl. But I started, and when I started, I went full force. And then once I got to the weight that I wanted to, then I started to maintain, and I started to do the things that I was doing before. And I was like, all right, this is good. And I realized now it's just a whole lifestyle. And I do find myself slipping sometimes. Like I did go into a depression not too long ago, and I was eating my emotions. And I was like, I got to get my life together. But for the most part, I keep gluten-free flour in the house, lots of fruits and veggies, and my coffee, I stopped drinking very high sugar coffee. Now I just do cold brew with maybe some cold foam, and I've learned to make the adjustments within my life. That way it doesn't feel like I'm cutting everything out all at once. Because me personally, I can't nah, I can't do it mentally. If you tell me I can't have something, I'm like, but now I want it.
Dude, that's a very big factor. And that's why we made 2 versions of the course. Originally, the first version was like, hey, we can kind of go at your own pace instead of changing everything or completely. Because that's to your point, there's actually some very interesting psychological research around when you restrict and you start to pull things out. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a bow and arrow effect. When we pull it out, the second, sorry, I'm hitting my mic. Second, you put it back in, you're going to overcompensate and overshoot. So we even I prepare people for that in the first week. Listen, guys, you're going to have cravings. And there's a science of why we do it. But to your point, it has to be sustainable at the end of the day. Otherwise, you're just going to gain all the weight back statistically, as well as just in general, it just kind of commonly makes sense. But Anyways, I don't want to rant and all of that, but dude, I'm proud of you. I'm just gonna throw that out there, Lex. Proud of you too, G. Anytime you make a change and you invest in yourself, that's amazing. So
that's what it is. It's an investment. I love that you use that word because everybody's like, oh, but it's this and it's that. I'm like, you invest into, like, I invest into my nails, right? And other people like to invest into like purses and in home decor. And I'm like, bro, what about your health? The one body that you're living in, like, you gotta treat it good. You gotta treat it with some respect because you're not gonna get another one. Like, you can go get another couch tomorrow, but you can't buy another body. You only have the one that you're given. So get it together.
Facts. That's what I love seeing about people. If they, and no shade on anyone that drives a really nice car or anything like that, but if you're driving, you're rolling up with like a Beamer or Mercedes or something like that, but you tell me that you can't afford or you're not willing to invest in whatever it is, whether it's food, gym membership, exercise program, supplements, whatever you need.
And at them like they have two heads.
Yep. How do you explain that to me?
So I understand.
Or, you know what's another one I love that I like to call parents out on, especially, and I'm sure you guys as moms can like understand this, is like, I do anything for my kids, right? It's like, what about taking care of yourself for your kids?
You know what? I used to, so before having my daughter, I used to preach that to moms all the time. Like, you got to make time for yourself. Like my sister and them, because like, my sister has 3 kids. And my other sister had a kid when she was 15. So I was just like, and now having my daughter, like I preach it extra hard. I'm like, bro, I need to tell this to myself because I really don't be making time for myself. And I need to, because if I'm not good, like I'm going to lash out on her because my own crap is going on and it had nothing to do with her. So, yeah.
Fun facts.
All the facts. But dude, now, like I see it in Ashley. And this I think is interesting. I'm curious if you guys feel this as well. What I think is a different dynamic of, and maybe I'm overgeneralizing this, but like even men versus women in this, or dads and moms, like even with Ashley and out of the dad group that I'm a part of, or all my friends that are dads, I'm not saying like Chuck's actually probably the most willing dad to sacrifice and like sacrificing things in a way that like he doesn't need to be told to do it. He's just like more on it.
Yeah.
But
that's Chuck.
Yeah. Shout out to Chuck, man. Chuck's.
I think you met Chuck. I think we worked out together on a live with Chuck.
No,
yeah.
I didn't tune in for that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? I thought you were there with Peanut too.
Yeah, I thought you were too, to be honest. All right, maybe not.
Oh yeah, Chuck's in Vegas this weekend too.
Oh, is he?
I just saw his message on my I'm trying out a new smartwatch. I just saw it. Snap me. Yeah. I don't even think I'm going to see him though, just because I'm going to be in conferences. I think the whole time he's going to be there, and I just want to let him unwind and not stress him out.
Conference.
I might, cult conference. What? I might actually, anytime me and Chuck are going to be near each other, we're going to try and grapple. So I might just randomly pop up where he is and be like, "Where it's on. We're having a grappling."
I think that you shouldn't do that, but you might get like arrested for whatever on the streets, but they might think you're actually fighting.
No, we'll do it at the UFC like Institute or something. We'll find like a UFC gym or the UFC Apex or something where they'll be like, "Oh, that's just what they do."
Normal. So that's what they do over here.
Yeah, like they signed the waiver. They're cool.
Right.
But yeah, dude. So I'm excited, Lex, that you're going to be jumping in on this too. So we got all the fun stuff. I'm actually like looking through your carrot. So I have everybody's like chat open right now. I'm just looking through all the different products because I want to see what you guys might have that I don't. But I realize also you guys got some fun like nail stuff and kind of like
nails last night. They came out really cute.
Yeah, we did them last night. Well, Lexi did them last night, should I say? She did my nails because I was not having it. You know what? We're talking about it. Why not?
Tell me what's up.
Let's show them. Is it in here? Do I even have? Oh, I do have the nail stuff in here. So guys, the Beetle Nails kit. I just moved them.
So you just had it. Hold on. No, not there. Where'd it go?
There we go.
Where I put it.
Wait, is it this one back here?
That's one of the kits. The other ones. Oh, the other nail polishes are over there. But guys, we did our nails last night, and as I'm talking to you, I'm doing my makeup as well because we got stuff to shoot after this. But we did my nails.
Fancy.
Yeah. Hold on. It's not going to zoom in on my nails.
It's not going to zoom in on your fingers because of the face.
Cover your face, Lexi. There we go. Lexi, we did my nails last night. The great thing about this is it literally comes with everything you need to do your nails at home. From the nail polish to the light. This is the kit, right, guys? So this actually even comes with the stuff to do tips and stuff like that. It is how much?
We did not do.
No, we did not do. I wasn't even gonna.
It was like midnight when we were doing nails.
Dang. Yeah. Didn't you guys do something after we did our stream too? You guys had to do something with Josh.
Oh, she was supposed to.
I was supposed to, yeah, but then they ended up doing something else, which worked out because I sat down and watched Chicago PD and did Gina's nails.
Yeah. So we ended up doing our nails, or my nails, should I say? She has nails on, but what the great thing about this product is that you could either buy everything a la carte, which means like separately. We have the top coats down below. We have brushes, everything, a 20-piece nail set. And for the money you spend on the extender kit with the light and everything, plus nail polishes, it still saves you money and is cheaper than
going to pay somebody
to pay someone to do your nails.
Let me tell you, nails are super expensive these days.
Oh,
bro,
when the lady got done with my nails, I was like, yeah, do whatever you want. So she's doing my nails, and then I look and I'm just like, not my usual. And I was like, how much I owe you? She told me, I was like, girl, I can slap you right now.
Like, I know what you did.
Not want to pay for this, but it was too late. You know, it wasn't already done. But
and you gave her permission to do whatever she wants. So.
Right, and I gave her permission to do whatever she wants. So, but it's definitely not as affordable as it used to be. So being able to do your nails at home and just kind of like get them done by yourself, I think it's convenient and it saves you a lot of money.
So I think it's worth every single penny, guys. Check them out. Beetle's Nails, great quality. They last like up to normally I keep them on for 3 weeks. After that, my nails just start growing out as well. So it's not worth it to keep it any longer than that. But they last really long, and they come in 20 packs. They have 6 packs of nail colors. They
actually have the gel polish now for 45% off.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the one that I have highlighted right now actually has 45% off. So it's a great time to go catch that.
Nice.
But yeah, they're really cute. The quality's good. When I was doing her nails, it was a very simple process. She did the filing because I was watching my show, but when it came down to the nitty gritty of polishing, I got to it. But it is really nice quality, and the color. What I like is that the color is actually the color that is on the sticker.
Yeah.
So sometimes I've had some polishes where you'll think it's one color, and then when you actually put on your nail, it looks completely different. That wasn't the case with these. The color that we used was the color that was shown on the nail. So it was cute.
Yeah. I love Beetle nails. Mike, with that being said, it's your turn to talk about a product.
Bam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig into some fitness stuff. So I'm actually going to I've got my Ryan cycling pants highlighted right now. So I'm going to kind of dig into those. Now I'm going to show you guys. This is one that I think about, not just if you're like outdoor cycling and you're like avid fan on that side of it, but even if you're like, if you guys have ever used like an assault bike or like a Rogue Echo bike or even like a Peloton, things like that. If you start biking for more than like 30, 40 minutes, bro,
that chafe, that friction.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So bad.
So bad. I would do cycling a few times. I was like, never. I need longer pants.
What's cool about these, they have a little padded part for your bum, or a little like from your butt to like
really?
the groin area. So check this out. I'm gonna show you guys off. I throw these bad boys on, and then I didn't even take the tag off. I literally like took them right out of the bag, and like check this out. I'm gonna show you guys.
What is we looking at? Oh, there we go.
The pants. He's showing off his.
And then look, gotta show off. And then that padding.
The butt part.
Yeah, extra padding.
Exactly.
Because that butt part be hurting.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. So what I'll do is I'll hit my Echo bike, even without going outside and hitting the road bike. I'll do my indoor bike, and then I'll go right into like a lower body workout. And I literally don't even change. I'll just keep these compressions on, have that added support, and then be able to hit a lower body workout. And I like it because the compression component, I get a little added support there. We get added blood flow. That's what's one of the cool things. One of my first sponsors was a compression company like 8 years ago. So I got really into the benefits of compression and started looking at different research. And not only like whether it's this material, almost any material that has a quality type of stitching like the Ryan ones have, they interestingly will not only support the tissue, but some of the stitching matches your tissue, like with the direction of your muscles. So it'll give a little added support and tactile cueing that increases blood flow. So you get increased body temperature. So warming up is a little bit more helpful and like is easier, as well as the support you get and being able to help prevent injuries, be able to push your workouts a little bit more, get more from them, have added blood flow to that area. So that's why I'm a really big fan of like compression suits just in general, whether it's the Ryan ones they have just for the lower body or for the upper body as well. And then I also have, check out these shorts as well. So I'm going to go from the compression to now what I actually like to do is I like to double up. I will wear the Ryan cycling pants, but then sometimes we'll even throw shorts like these on top of them because these aren't the compression ones. These are the Kufandi, just regular shorts. And I like these because they have little pockets for them. So you don't have to worry about your. Now let's paint a picture. Ready? You got your phone in your pocket. You just got a brand new phone. Maybe you didn't put a case on it, like my wife will sometimes not like to do. And what I've done before as well, you go to sit back on the bench to do bench press, whatever, incline press, maybe you can hit curls. Your phone falls out of your pocket, falls out, hits the corner of your phone, and the whole screen's cracked. Now you could have easily avoided that by just maybe putting your phone on the floor, or you got pockets that have zippers. Boom, you're good to go. So like these.
Well, first of all, women don't usually get nice zippered pockets. It's always the men.
Yeah,
that's true too. But here's the thing. I feel like I've seen girls do this, or like even Ashley does this. Like you have the bra pocket.
Oh, you know I use my bras for everything. If I don't have pockets, it's going in there. My keys, my phone, like lip gloss. Trust me, it's all gone into a bra.
Yeah, so that's like another component of like I used to like wedge it in between my shorts and my like compression pants underneath. But the downside is eventually it starts to move and slide. So like having these where you zip it up, it locks it in. You don't have to worry about it. That one's been a clutch. And these I like how they fit. Now here's the interesting thing though. I don't know if you guys are like this, but like when I'm chilling around the house, I don't like my shorts to be short. I like them to be like basketball kind of shorts, like at my knees, not above my knees. Yeah. It's like a weird feeling thing for me. I've definitely like hung in these before, but I prefer it to be a little bit lower. Like, because if you could see these, they're just above my knees.
They ride up when you sit down.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't know, like I feel all exposed and whatnot. Even though like in Europe and Asia, I've noticed they wear very skimpy bathing suits. Like for guys, they got the like
a European thing, I feel like.
Yeah, so I mean that's cool. Like I don't judge, but I've just realized I'm not as comfortable or used to that. So that's the only thing I will say. You could totally hang in these. I tend not to. They are cozy, they are comfortable, and I wear these with the compression pants. That's a pro tip. Wear your compression layer under.
Wear them over where it's comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna pull that out. Bam. And yeah, so that's like the fitness apparel side. I figure I'll take it back to you guys, and then I'm gonna dig into some more of the smartwatch. I'm gonna dig into some of the adjustable dumbbells, adjustable benches. I got some fun workout equipment too.
Oh, do you have the yoga stand?
Ooh, I do. Do you want to hit the yoga stand?
Go ahead. I'll hide the yoga stand so you can talk about it. Go for it.
Yes. I'm also gonna check. Ooh, I got a lightning deal. I'm actually gonna highlight this. I got 90% claimed on this lightning deal for the Govee LED light bar. So I'm just going to highlight that really. Just bringing that to y'all's attention. Go check that out. But let me pull up the yoga bench here too.
Guys, I'm doing my makeup while I talk to you guys. Don't think I'm just sitting here in the corner doing weird stuff. So
I think they can see you doing your makeup.
I don't know.
What is Gina doing over there? She's just putting stuff on her face.
We have a dinner date today.
And we got to film a bunch of stuff too.
That too.
Oh yeah, I have to finish uploading a bunch of things as well.
Yeah, make sure you get your bed chore done, Mike.
Whoop whoop. Yeah. So let's talk about the bench a little bit here. I'm actually going to share. Let me share with you guys a little bit of a video, a little B-roll here.
You made a video for it?
I did.
Oh, look at you.
The downside is I didn't name the video.
I got you. I'll do it with you. I'll do it for you.
We got to put it together first.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, handstands?
So I actually like yoga, and I'm always trying to like do where I can like stand on my head. I've done it once.
Yeah.
But with the bench, I just feel like it would be so much easier.
Probably.
Facts. Do it by myself. But the other day, 2 days ago, I did attempt like just to put all my body weight on my arms with my head forward, and I did it for like 2 seconds.
Nice.
My strength is coming back. I'm so excited about that because I lost a lot of muscle after not working out for so long.
Sure.
So when I did it, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Such an accomplishment.
In this video, we're looking at.
Whoop, let's turn that audio off. My bad.
Nobody want to hear that. No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, so one of the things I wanted to highlight is a poster it comes with. I think it's actually a legit resource. I'm not a huge fan of always having posters because I feel like they're not very informative, but this has a lot of different positions and moves that I think is helpful. The other thing I'll show you guys in this is what it came as like out of the box. And then you'll see there's literally 4 steps to put it together. It took me 5 minutes. Like if I could do it in 5 minutes, you guys got this. Like it's super easy. You don't need any extra equipment. You literally just like put in a couple of the screws and pieces and you get to go. And then here's the other component to it. See these screws underneath? 2 of them attach onto the pad that you could take out. 2 of them attach onto the pad that you want to keep there. Now the pad that you want to keep is actually going to be for where your head goes. So you have a little bit of space. And that's exactly to your point, Lex. From my experience doing the handstands on this, because you can grab a hold of the bench and have a handle basically to help stabilize and use your arms as well as your core, it makes it a lot easier. And dude, this is something like my kid, it's fun. Like now seeing my kids, they see me do it. And even though they're 2 and 3, so obviously I don't let them do it by themselves. Like they like pop their head in and try and like kick their feet over. And like kids are very, very,
what you do.
Yeah, like they're very observant. And what's great is because they're usually like, think about it, kids don't have a long way to fall from the ground, right? So like if they fall, they can eat it and like get back up. They're also like very light, right? Like my kids like 20 or 30, like 28 and 30 pounds, right? So like just pound for pound, it's a lot easier. Like they do pull-ups, like they'll do handstands, and like it's easier because they're not 200 pounds. But also on the flip side, the bigger you are, the more muscle you can have with it. So there's like a give and take to that argument. My point is for my parents out there, and I'm curious what you think about this, Lex, too, because obviously, and Gina, like being able to be active in front of your kids and showing them like, hey, there's so many different things that you can do. They're going to like just because like, dude, my kids, they were born like literally both Lena and Tessa, they're like born into the gym and like bred into the gym. And like, that's what they do.
Yeah. I love that.
My other best friend, she has a daughter where, so around the time that I started my journey, I was like, come on, do it with me, do it with me, do it with me. And she was hesitant at first. And then finally she did it. And her daughter was born into this lifestyle. And her daughter would like flex her muscles. Like she comes around, she's like, yeah, I'm strong. And like she legit has like
muscles,
like baby muscles. I'm like, girl. And she'll sit there and she'll bust out push-ups with us. And she'll like do all the workouts that we're doing. She's like, Mom, are we working out today? Like, Lex, are we working out today? I'm like, yeah, girl, let's do it.
Let's go.
Get it.
It's so cute to see like the kids who are like really born into the lifestyle. Like it's just natural for them and it flows. Like she drinks all of our like shakes and our smoothies and she eats what we eat. Granted, she eats French fries and nuggets too. Like, you know,
for sure.
Whatever. Like but she loves to just like do what we're doing and be all involved. I find it so beautiful. My daughter is just like, she's 1, so it's not much. But the other day when I was working out, she tried to do the jumps, but she can't jump yet. So she was just like bending up and down, doing like the squat movement. I was like, yeah, girl, come on, do this workout.
You got this.
But that's exactly it. And then it like shows them like, cause I try and I wonder how you guys feel about this. Me and Ashley talk about it. I try and be very mindful of the words I use around them. Like, not like, for example, like I don't need to lose weight. I try not to use that around them or like, or any like Ashley, especially like cause you know, I don't know, man. Like I wish Ashley could see what I see. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like
that's every girl.
That's every woman. Trust me. It's always flipped. It's like, girl, you look so good. What is wrong with you? You don't see that. You don't see what I see. And it's like, no, but I have all these flaws. Like, who cares?
Yeah, right. I'm like, dude, do you see it? Like, but I'm like, Ash, remember, like, try to be mindful of how you wear this in front of the girls because I mean, they're great. Like, they're super confident. Like you said, like Lena, like she'll flex. Or one thing I noticed that was interesting, they both start to get on the scale now, which I'm like, they see me and Ashley checking our body composition. So I don't want to deter them saying like, oh, don't step on the scale. But I also don't want to put weight in whatever number comes up. Like, I don't even like, I'm like, yay, good job for like, just like doing it. But like, I don't want them to worry about that. Or like, I don't even tell them what the number is. Like, I don't even like do that. I'm just like, but it's interesting to see. So you got to even be aware of the words we use. Like, cause I don't want her to think like, oh, daddy and mommy, look, they talk about needing to lose weight or being on a diet or whatever that. It's like, no, we enjoy everything.
I feel like people have taken the word diet and they've made it such a negative, like
a stigma. Uh-oh, did I lose them? Where'd you guys go?
You know.
Are you good?
Oh, wait, can you hear us?
There we go. Now I can hear you.
I don't know why the internet was going.
I don't know where you heard.
I heard diet and then it cut out, but I feel like you were going like it has a stigma to it now that's kind of
it has a very negative stigma to it, and I feel like people just need to take that out of their heads because a diet is really just what you're consuming. It's either a balanced diet or a healthy or unhealthy. But realistically, it's not I'm on a diet because I need to lose weight. No, you're on a diet because you eat every day. Like that's you eat and that's your diet. It doesn't really matter. But in regards to like the baby on the scale, like your baby's getting on the scale, I would. In my head, I've prepared myself mentally for that conversation with my daughter. And in my head, I always tell her, look at you getting so strong. Like, you've gone up X amount of pounds. Like, wow, you're so big. That's amazing, you know?
Yes, how you word it.
You need, I don't know, like, the scale in my head, I know I'm judging myself. But for my daughter, I'm like, no, I can't instill that into you. So it's going to be like, you're so strong. Wow, you gained X amount of pounds. That's amazing.
Exactly.
Versus, you know, something so negative.
I think that's a great point too, is creating a positive association to it.
Yeah, you have to, because at the end of the day, how you look at their bodies is gonna be how they look at their bodies when they get older. So it's like you got to make sure that you're doing your best to not be so judgy in front of them.
Facts. That's such a strong point. And then even like I try and reassure or reaffirm these like certain power words, like I am strong, I am powerful, I'm intelligent, I am like passionate, I am empathetic. I try and actually have them repeat those words with me and Ashley on like a daily basis, more or less, like depending on the day, depending on what's going on.
Yeah,
but like especially when they were really, really young, like trying to get to when they first started talking. And even now Tess is like first starting to like talk, put more words together in sentences, like really solidifying that. And I don't know. I think it's all those things combined. But I also just realized my mouse just died. So I'm going to get up for a second. I'm going to kick it to you guys to talk about a product. And I'm going to get my charger. And we're going to get into it. And then, yeah, Cookbook Divas. Yeah, Lori. I see you guys in the chat.
You're doing that, Mike. I've been using it the whole time while you see me doing my makeup. I have this makeup box right here, guys. I keep all my makeup in it. And I can travel room to room with it. And it works amazing. It has so much storage, so me flipping it up. Components come out to the side. I literally go from the bathroom if I'm doing my makeup in the bathroom, if I'm doing it live, and then some. So
and right now they have 25% off.
And 25% off.
And it might be a bigger discount, you guys. You never know if you actually click on the product and you go to it.
You could have an in-link coupon.
An in-link coupon, yeah. So
Lexi already knows the deal, yo.
Listen, I'm learning, girl. I'm telling you, Amazon Live, watching you do that. I'm learning.
You got this. Whoop, here we go, guys.
How you looking, girl? Let me see.
I think so far so good.
Yeah.
I got a little mascara on my eyebrow, but it's okay.
It's all right. Your mascara never hurt.
Never hurt nobody. But a good makeup case, guys, really can help you like keep organized, especially like if you're traveling. I don't know if I would use this to get on a plane, but car or a friend's house.
Right, car, friend's house, home, to be able to port it around into different rooms.
Yeah, no, I would definitely use it for that. Because again, it has even a lock for it, so technically you could lock it up as well. So if you're like going somewhere where you like want to make sure it's safe or anything else, belongings.
Or you have toddlers like we do, and you just don't want them digging into your makeup.
That too. But here's the size of it. It's super cute. I have a makeup wipe on it right now. But like I said, I keep it in here, and I go from the bathroom to doing it on live to doing it in my bedroom. And it has a mirror in it too, so that you can do it wherever you feel like you're comfortable using it. Again, I'm sitting here in the corner with these two mirrors, and I'm able to do my makeup, fold them out. Again, there's a drawer down here. It is really, really just convenient to have everything right in front of me and keep it organized and not feel like it's all over the place or I'm digging through a makeup bag. This is really, really awesome as far as, you know, a whole makeup case. You want to show them? Put it right here. It's all done. Look at that, guys.
Look at that. And it has nice rose gold.
I think they come in other colors too.
I'm pretty sure they do, but she's definitely a rose gold person. Anything that she can.
You put it right over there. I'm done with it.
Yeah. You done?
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. Put a little lip gloss on.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing my makeup today. Not catching me right now. The most makeup I'm wearing is some chapstick.
No, that is fine.
Like some chapstick because it's just too much. It's early and I really don't like makeup. I used to be like a big makeup person in my early 20s, and now I'm just like, I'm good. A little mascara, lip gloss goes a long way.
You know, I agree. I normally never do my makeup either, to be honest with you, but today I gotta film some stuff. We going out to dinner.
For filming, yeah, I've definitely put it on for filming purposes, like photographs and stuff, but not even to go out anymore. Really don't do my makeup. I'm like, I'm going out.
It depends where I'm going, to be honest, for me to care that much to put makeup on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this natural beauty. That's it.
I gotta do my eyebrows though. I'm gonna have to clean my eyebrows up, but it's okay.
All right, I made it back. Yeah, I made it back, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the facial cleansing. Oh, do you have B-roll for this?
I think so. Hold on, let's see.
And then Evans, I see you in the chat.
I have that one. Let's see. Yes, it's the same but different. Yeah. Let's go face scrubber.
Yeah,
ooh, face scrubbies.
It's time to take the makeup off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is good for that.
Let's see product videos.
Sometimes I wonder, like, what do you be listening to?
Everything.
It goes from like
I literally listen to
I
everything.
can't. I can't even make these comments right now, but yeah.
I like everything.
Clearly. She's just pulling up the B-roll footage.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the B-roll because it's not working on the other side, so I gotta do it as a screen share.
Oh no.
But we got it. We got it. Don't worry, guys. Don't fret.
I believe in you.
Where are you guys tuning in from? I know we got Cookbook Divas from Seattle.
Yeah, where you
yeah,
guys?
Seattle.
Hit that follow button too, guys. Don't forget.
Yeah, join us.
Woo-woo.
Join us.
Oh, Evan says, "Hey, everyone." By the way.
Hi,
Yeah,
Evans.
Good morning. Or I don't know where you're at, but it's still morning for like 10 minutes over here.
It should be.
Yeah, Evans, where you at?
But you know, depending on where you are, time changes. So
That's the facts, dude. Like, cause dude, we have people from all over, so like it could be actually nighttime right now. Could be morning time.
that's true. That's true. I'd be forgetting sometimes I'm writing in the chat to people overseas. I'm like,
Oh,
I
not
forgot that
these.
you're like 14 hours ahead of me or whatever. Like, my bad. It's 2 in the morning where you're at.
It's like, whoops, sorry.
Oh yeah, here we go. She has it pulled up.
Yep, there we go. It's hard to find it because I have like 5 face scrubbers, so. They'll make one.
Mm-mm.
I'm not mistaken, this is silicone one, right?
What?
And then yeah, Michigan.
The one I have highlighted is a little different. Look at this, guys. So we have 2 different type of face scrubbers as well. We have the one that Lexi has in her carousel is the one with the 7 different heads. Mine has 3 heads. They go 360 scrubbing. Mine's rechargeable. Lexi's is battery operated. So we're comparing the 2. Super easy to clean, super easy to use. If you're looking for a really hard exfoliation, Lexi's comes with a stone head, so you get a deep exfoliation. Mine just has the long, short, and a silicone head. But again, the real difference is that one's rechargeable, one isn't. And then hers has the 7 different heads on it. But it's a great way to take care of your skin, self-care. It is super easy to use. And that's really it.
Yeah. Keep your skin clean, people. Especially
Yeah.
if you're wearing makeup, you want to make sure that you're exfoliating and cleaning your pores out and all that good stuff.
Facts.
Bam.
All right, Mike, your turn.
It's all you.
Boom. So I'm just gonna pull up the emoji rate so I can get the list going because I was gonna say Gevins. Evans is in for the giveaway.
Ooh.
Giveaway and Evans just became Gevins. I don't know how that
Gevin.
happened. But so what I'm gonna dig into is I got the Dorillo smartwatch highlighted right now.
Ooh.
So I actually have a different smartwatch on right now because I wanted to cross compare them to a different one. This is actually one I had manufactured for some needs for my company by itself. So it's going to be a fun cross comparison. What I will say, some of my favorite features, and I have Dorillo highlighted because it also has, I want to say it's 40% off right now. Let me double check the exact discount for you guys, but it's $42.50 is the price, which to me is like a crazy affordable price point. The lowest I've ever seen this smartwatch is $40 flat. So it's like right toward, it's 39% off right now. So yeah, like almost 40%. And some of my favorite features are using it for like tracking my sleep. So I can know if I'm hitting the 7 to 9 hour sleep mark every day, tracking my steps. So I can make sure I have, again, an activity goal.
Your phone does that too now.
Which one?
Your iPhone?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, iPhone definitely tracks sleep and all that fun stuff. But again, what do I not like sleeping with?
My phone.
Your phone.
Bingo. I try and keep like all
You can keep his phone in
screens
his
and
room
stuff.
when he goes to bed.
Oh, me either. I keep it in my kitchen.
Yeah, I try and like leave it, or if I'm gonna have it in the room, I have it like completely on the other side of the bed at the foot of the bed, so I have to get out of bed to get it. So then, if I need the alarm, at least I can have the alarm. But then I have to get up, and usually when I get out of bed, I'm like up, and I'm not checking my phone, or I'm not as tempted to check my phone because that's like another impact. So on the smartwatch side of things, then you can also disable notifications because I can already hear people be like, "Well, your phone's gonna get notifications and it's gonna buzz," which I've definitely had happen. But then I just put it on do not disturb. Notifications shuts off. The alarm will still go off. All the key stuff will be there. Plus, this has a variety of added features. Like, for example, it'll check stress levels. And then a cool app inside of it is if your stress levels are above normal, it has a breathing app. So it'll slow down your breathing. And it'll just say, just match this pattern. And it'll go inhale, exhale. And just by slowing down your breathing, you can massively impact heart rate, stress levels, your just the pace of your breath, the shallowness, your oxygen levels. There's a lot of cool data components. That's why I'm a big fan of using smart tech is just collecting the data. at the end of the day. So that's like a big win for me. And then the other thing I kind of wanted to kind of combo that with is I wanted to show you guys the adjustable bench that has 31% off and then the adjustable dumbbells. So I'm going to just upload a quick B-roll of me kind of working out with these bad boys. So you guys
Mike, I'm hungry.
Ooh, so you should eat. When did you stop eating last night?
I had, I think, a snack at midnight.
Okay, so you can eat right now.
Yeah, I know, but I figured I'd wait till after the live. So I'm gonna eat
Definitely.
some. I think I'm gonna do some. I bought
So in this,
organic potato, and I'm gonna make like some hash browns with tofu scramble.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And I'm
should
waiting
totally
for
do that.
her to eat what she eats.
So now, and here's the one thing I want to highlight for you guys is the adjustable, not only the upper part of the bench, but the lower part. So you can incline the seat, so it'll help kind of keep you in position. Now, this is a key one, the locking mechanism right here. These pins are spring loaded, so it'll lock into place, and you don't have to worry about them like popping off the hooks and coming out of place and dropping down on you. And to me, I always say go adjustable whenever possible. It's going to save you on money. It's going to save you on space, because if you need to have an incline bench, if you need to have a regular shoulder press kind of type of bench, and then you need to have a flat bench and a decline bench, that's 4 different benches. That's like $800 probably, at least, because if you think about $200 a bench,
You have a rock
$150
climbing
a
wall in
bench.
your garage?
Oh yeah, I do. I built that, by the way, for the girls. The girls love climbing that.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, they're like
How much was it to build?
It was like $50, something like that. Like
Really?
$60. Yeah,
So
because
you
you
make
buy.
one for us and we'll take it home with us.
Right.
It's fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
I'm assuming you incline it so that they could climb easier, right?
Well, so I have these like little, I forget what they're called, but there's certain types of frames, and I have it set so it could be at an incline, but now they do it straight up. I have it at a vertical where they just climb straight up now.
What stops it from tipping over?
I have it anchored. There's like a little hook bracket that like kind of slides in. I think
Oh,
it's called
okay.
an L frame or an L bracket.
Yeah,
I forget the name of the bracket, but it's like you have this one that hangs on the wall, and then on the actual rock climbing piece, it like anchors into it and slides so it catches it. And then I have that positioned on the boards at different angles, so I could like go at a 45-degree angle and it hooks in, or I could have it at like a 90-degree angle and it hooks in at a different spot. So it's definitely a clutch piece for sure.
I'm riding the bike, Mike, so if it looks like I'm fidgeting, I'd rather get my 10-minute movement in now.
Dude, I get it. You get your efficiency on, homie. That's what it's all about, dude.
Hi, Jeanette. Good morning
Good morning, guys.
Morning. So the only thing, I'm just going to add one more adjustable, which is the adjustable dumbbell. Then I'm going to kick it back to you guys if that's cool.
Listen,
No.
I love the adjustable workout equipment. Saves you a lot of money and space.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. And they're actually sending me another set, so I get to cross compare them to another one, which I'm excited about. These
Why
have
are
actually
they giving you all the cool stuff?
because I tell them, I'm like, yo, this is what I want. Please send me this. And they're like, no. And then sometimes they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. But this one I like is different. So there's like 4 different styles of adjustable dumbbells. There's the ones that have the dials on the outside. They have the pin loaded ones, like which are like power blocks. Then they have the old school adjustable ones where you like unlock the screws on each end and put on the weight like plates yourself and then lock them back in. And then there's this style. The difference on this style, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second, is
it's so random. It does 11. It doesn't go by 10s. It goes by 11, 22, 33. That's so random.
It's because it's made for kilos. So it's like it would be like, yeah. But so here you can see how quickly it is to like drop it in, literally just turn the handle and then pop it out. And that's how you change the weight. The cool thing is also the locking mechanism here. So while you're in the middle of a set, and that's what I'm going to show you guys here, it has these 2 little buttons you have to push on both sides at the same time to be able to change the handle and to turn it. And it has these prongs in the case itself or in the like actual holder in the set. So unless it's actually in there, you're not going to be able to turn the dumbbells because sometimes if you mess around with like Bowflex or that style, the dial style or the pin loaded ones, sometimes the locking mechanism can break and then you can have weights falling on your face, which is never a good move. I'm not saying that's always what's going to happen, but it can. It totally can happen. And this is also, I've had clients like say like, oh, my thing, because I've manufactured these types of weights before just to see, how it works. And people have been like, oh, well, mine broke. I'm like, well, did you slam them? Like, yeah. I'm like, you're not supposed to, like, don't throw these weights, by the way, guys. Adjustable dumbbells are not meant to be dropped and thrown because they have mechanisms in place that move. Don't do that. If you want weights to throw around, get like hex shaped, like
ones that
the rubber coated. Exactly. The downside is, again, you're going to have to buy multiple sets of those. So you're
And
not
that's what
going
I'm
to.
thinking about space. Yeah. It takes
Yeah, exactly.
For me, where I don't have like a home gym, I just have my little apartment. It's like I need to, maximize a little bit of space I have. But my brain, honestly, would not let me buy the one that you have just because it goes by 11. Like I'm such a big like by 5 by 10 person. I'm like it needs to be divisible by 5.
Yeah, I noticed that because I realized they're based. I think they're either out of like Europe or Asia. So they do it. Originally, it comes in like kilos. You can pick to pounds, but they didn't change the weight they use and manufacture it. So I think it's because it's like 5 kilos, which would be 11 pounds.
Right.
And then they like incrementally go up 5 kilos at a time, which is like a 10 or 11 pound difference.
Like your kilos.
Yeah. All the kilos.
All the kilos.
All the kilos.
So I'm going to tag you guys back in now. Talk to me. What's going down?
I hear it.
Okay, so. Oh, Lexi, I can't reach. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, geez. And yeah, Margaret. Hey. Margaret says hey.
I got this.
Woo! Okay, guys. So as you can see, we keep all my products in that little cart behind us. We got the eye massaging goggles, okay? And I think Lexi said she doesn't like things on her eyes. Let's demonstrate.
Oh God!
Come on,
y'all. She's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me.
You'll be all right.
Don't mess with the edges.
You put it on then.
All right.
Put it on.
Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with the edges.
Yeah, I massage.
Over the bun. Over the bun. You got it. You got it. Don't be scared. It's okay. Ready?
I'm gonna freak out. Okay. All right.
Hold it.
You do it.
Oh, that bun is big. Hold on.
Yeah,
Ready?
it's a big bun.
It's me.
What is it? The bun?
You're okay.
If this thing is like super tight.
No, you're good. That's
Okay.
it. That's it. Down. Bring it down.
Oh God.
Okay. Ready now?
No.
You're all right.
I'm just keep my eyes closed.
Yeah, no, the smoke be closed. Don't leave your eyes open, you weirdo.
Stare into the abyss.
My heart right now. My heart is like.
Having like anxiety.
Yes, I don't like
Do you
it.
hear it?
You're gonna be okay.
It's talking to you. Ready?
It's talking.
It's talking to you. Answer it.
It's okay. Relax.
No.
But does that feel nice?
No.
Look, just enjoy.
Okay, wait, let me.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Hell. Oh, I mean, heck no, girl. Get these things off of me.
Well, guys, this is for relaxation. Lexi, I know that she doesn't like things on her eyes. I want to see.
Claustrophobic. I feel like I'm trapped in something and I can't. If I open my eyes, I can't. I'm freaking out.
For those of you who like to relax,
Yeah, not me.
this has heat, pressure, and vibration function. Plus, it plays music. It syncs to your phone. It's not that serious.
Girl, I don't even like the backseat of a car.
Really?
I get motion sickness so bad. It's ridiculous. I will throw up. It's
Uh-oh, you guys got muted. Why'd you mute? Don't mute. There we go.
Yeah, for some reason. Did you fix your mic, Michael?
Did I fix it? No.
no. No.
You need
No, I'm gonna be honest.
It does talk to you. I heard it. It speaks.
the eye goggles. Yes, the eye goggles, again, vibration, heat, great for relaxation. They're rechargeable. They fold in half, as you saw me folding them. I bought the silver ones for my husband. Ooh, Jeanette. Yeah. Let's see if there's an inland coupon.
I know
Listen to
it's
this.
15% off.
That's normally the marked down price.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you see a price there, that's the marked down price, and then the inland. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, in link.
That's the marked down. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Which one is mine? I always get confused when me and Mike use the same covers for this because we've been using
You're like, which one am I?
I'm like, where's mine? Oh, there is. There is an extra additional 15% off, guys. So not only do you get 13%, you doesn't see like that's the markdown price.
Yeah.
13% marked down. You get an additional 15% off when you go down below and click it. Guys, that's why we are so adamant about saying, hey, if there's something you might even be somewhat interested in, even if you're not purchasing right now and want to save it for later, but click an item down below, click it. They don't show the inlink coupons in the carousel, only the marked down price. So then you click the product and you might get an additional discount on top of the marked down price. So right now we got an additional 15% off. What's 15 plus 13? 28. 28% altogether. There we go, guys.
There you go.
Don't raise your eyebrow at me. I saw that, Michael. You're like,
the last time that we were here, Gina was asking me about numbers, and I was like, girl, I don't know. She's like, Mike be on it. Mike is quick.
Your Mike does the math for me.
I'm not a math person.
I'm like, Mike does all my math needs.
It's all right. We all have our skills. I have no visual sense or like aesthetic awareness, so Gina helps out on that, right?
I'm an English person.
Oh, Mike, did Chevy ever text you, by the way?
Yeah, I talked to him.
All right, good. Okay, I just want to make sure that you were sorry. That was a random thought I just had.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I was able to help. Like, did you guys know the SBA website, the Small Business Association website, has so many resources from like how to actually, you can get free mentorship and free coaching on that website. You can get.
Why'd you
get
put
LLC? I need this.
I
I need
help with
that.
it. I just need to do another LLC. That's the issue. It's like I just haven't had the time to just go.
Girl, it is a paper. You sign it. You send it.
No, actually, depending on like what state you in, I gotta decide which one I want to be in. Because my other LLC is not in the state of New York. New York taxes are ridiculous, honey.
No, I know.
They're ridiculous. I am not trying to pay New York City taxes.
Well, I need to get my taxes right. So figure out your problem.
Nobody told me to do your taxes quarterly.
Does Uncle Mark do his dad's my accountant?
Yeah, he does mine.
Really? Yeah. So our accountant.
Listen, your dad is killing me right now. She's like, girl, I need this. I'm like, it's not even tax time yet. Relax. It's next year. She's
It is now. For corporate taxes, it is. Like, they're due today.
Well, I'm not a corporate, so.
I thought you want to be.
If you're a 1099, if you want to be a 1099, like, you're going to get issued certain paperwork. It's a whole back end thing.
Yeah.
We can get into it if you guys want to.
No, I called my brother-in-law and I'm like, hey, you doing my taxes, right? All right, cool. He said, just send me whatever you need. Okay, take it and do it.
Because I tried to let her fill out a W-9, and she's like, "Wait, I don't want to be personal. I want to be business." I'm like, "Well, figure it out because I got to hand in all my shit for this quarter. So figure it out."
Killing me.
But anyway.
So wait, do you have like a S corp or do you have like a separate business entity?
So yeah, but the thing is, not for this. So I have two separate ones, but I have partners in those. So it's not something that is just mine. And I'm like, oh crap, like this is like a whole different venture now that I'm doing, and I need to start one like just for myself. And I haven't gotten around to it, so you know.
I need a W-9 from you too.
What?
I need W-9 from you.
Well, yeah, I didn't. Oh shit, I didn't realize I got to fill that. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like, oh yeah,
that's true, kid.
I need one.
I'll fill that out.
I need a W-9 from you too. I think I asked Ashley for one, and then she said to ask Mike.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I'll do all that fun stuff.
But
Ashley
anyway.
doesn't deal with that.
Well, yeah, she told me. She's like, you know what's funny? The roles are so reversed. I handle all that stuff. Josh would like not know where to look, think, or anything as far as when it comes to like taxes or as far as like knowing where our bank accounts information, all that stuff are. And now Ashley's like, I don't do that. Go to Mike.
Dude, she like she has to ask me before like, for example, we have to get our car fixed. She's like, hey, so like, how do I pay for this? I mean, she knows how to obviously pay, but like, she doesn't know where the money is on which account, like where things are.
Where you should pull it from. It's like this accounts for this and this accounts
It's so
for that.
funny because normally the women handle the money and the men are like, where's my money? It was so funny. Last night, Mike, you would have died. So I called my parents, right? FaceTime.
Oh God.
And
Her father is every time I hear this man, I'm always like, you would die without this grandma woo woo because he's like, yeah, I can make a mean bowl of cornflakes. And I'm just sitting here like, you can't cook.
Definitely can.
last time Lexi was over and first time she met mom and dad was that like he goes, oh, I can make donuts, whatever. And then she goes like, oh, it's super easy. He's like, no, but I have a donut maker. And points at my mom.
And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God.
I'm like, Dad, but you can do it if you want to make healthy donuts for yourself. It takes 2 seconds in the microwave or in the oven. He's like, no, I got a donut maker. And points at my mom. My mom's like, yeah, I make it. But last night I'm like, Dad, so mom's cooking. She's all flustered and stuff. Like, I'm making dinner for everybody. I can't talk. And I'm like, okay. Well, what's Dad doing? My dad's sitting on the couch. I'm like, Dad, why don't you cook dinner? He's like, no.
He's like,
I don't
my
want
wife
to.
takes care of me.
My wife takes care
I
of
don't
me.
have to do that.
I'm like, Dad, what we're going to do is we're going to film you, and we're going to do it at least once a month where I'm going to give you a recipe, and I want you to do it from start to finish.
He said he can follow directions, so we're gonna see.
Yeah,
how
he
it
feels
goes.
that he's going to follow
confident.
directions, so he feels he can know how to cook.
So here's my thing. I would say we should place a bet on the over-under on how many minutes in before he calls for Aunt Doreen. Because he could definitely do it, but he's going to 100% need to call for Aunt Doreen to be like, hey, where's this? Where's
30
that?
seconds to 2 minutes.
I'm giving them 10 minutes. If the pots and pans and everything are already out, I give them 10 minutes. If they're out, if they're not, 30 seconds.
No, he's got to find them. He has to find everything. Like, you can't even leave it out.
Anything in that kitchen is from seasoning to
10 good minutes, I'm telling you. He's like, I can make some butter pot. What he said? Pasta with butter.
He's like, I make some mean pasta with butter.
There you go. Little Parmesan cheese on it.
I'm like, you have to make a full, like, we're going to make like a loin of pork or something, or a roast or some shit. We're going to see.
And then Gina goes, well, how long, what did he say? He's like, I stood by without your mother for, for whatever. And she's like, well, how long?
Nanny.
Right. So
what did I tell you? He knows. My grandmother startled them.
Where are you with Nanny? That's what you called her, right?
Yeah.
Nanny? And he's like, I was by myself for like 2 years. She's like, no, you were at Nanny's house.
And even let's be honest, even when he was by himself, like he was going to Nanny's all the time for like food to go, eating over there. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like, let's be real.
Did not, because he said when he joined the union, there was such a pay cut at first that he had to move back in with Nanny. So went straight into living with her, and that man did not lift a finger while living at Nanny's house. Nothing.
Wait, is this the one that I met for her birthday, like 90-something-year-old?
Yes.
Oh my
dude.
God, that's so sweet. She's so sweet.
Nanny. That's the only Nanny I have alive. So
I don't know. She was at Logan's birthday, so I was like, okay, I met her.
They had a cake for Nanny at Logan's birthday.
Yeah.
My favorite is like Nanny. I feel like anytime you go to her house, you'll be like, Nanny, can I have some meatballs? Like she'll either have fresh meatballs made or meatballs in the freezer, like ready to go.
We're
like
not
sauce and meatballs,
right
always ready to go.
Yep. She already knows the story I'm going to say that about.
We're not
Italian
talking
food.
about Italian food right now.
Mike, so guess what's her favorite Italian
Stop
restaurant?
it. Do not
What's your favorite Italian food?
Her favorite Italian restaurant's Olive Garden.
Wow. So what do you mean by that? Do you mean like if you're traveling anywhere in the country, you reliably will go to Olive Garden, or do you pick that in New York?
Okay, here we go. I was raised between the South and I was in North.
Right, South Carolina and New York.
Right. Now, primarily South Carolina, though. So when I was in New York, most of my eating habits back then were like the deli. We go into the bodega and, we're getting our sandwiches and whatever. So whenever I went out to eat, it was mostly in the South, and it was like, where we going? Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Ryan's, or whatever. So the only Italian food I was exposed to down there, because it's mostly like primarily African American, was Olive Garden. So
she's like, I've had good ravioli and sauce before. I've been to Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
What?
Hey, Gina, you can't really talk because you put ketchup on pasta. So,
but I don't call it good Italian food.
That's gross.
That's
I
true.
don't think that's good Italian food. That's just food.
But yeah, and that's like, so that's fair actually. And I don't know. I can't judge it because I've never had it. So maybe it is good. I don't know.
Olive Garden?
Oh, see, look, he hasn't even walked into the establishment. He knows.
Well, you guys are Italian. That's not fair.
No, I think I've been to an Olive Garden before. Actually, I don't know.
That hard, bro. You've never been.
Don't get me wrong, their breadsticks are bomb. Like, that's about the farthest I go. My dad convinces my dad, of all people, is like, I've never been to an Olive Garden. I have to try it. So we went when we first moved here, because there's one around the corner right over here.
Yeah.
My mom almost gagged. Like, she's like, I can't eat this.
Oh my God, for Christmas, her mom, I still have pasta sauce in my freezer. I swear to God. Her mom made me like bunches of pasta sauce.
Because she heard Olive Garden was her favorite.
Yeah, she was like, that's disrespectful to Italians. Like, I'm going to cook for you. So I went home on Christmas Day with like freezer bags worth of food that I'm still going through.
But you know what's crazy is, to me, that's like saying Olive Garden is amazing Italian food. That's like me saying like Taco Bell is amazing Spanish food.
Or like,
you always say Taco Bell is Spanish food. No,
but that's the case. It's just.
It's not. Real Spanish food is good food, okay? We're talking about like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Taco Bell is like saying Taco Bell is amazing Mexican food. It's not. It's trash. So, that's the comparison. Olive Garden and Taco Bell are at the same level.
Well, when you take me out to a fine dining, Italian experience, then I'll be able to say something different. But for now, it's Olive Garden, and they bomb.
But you know what's crazy is in my opinion, the best food's at like people's places. Like it's like Nanny's cooking, or like if you go to like a hole in the wall. I mean, you got places like Bamonte's and stuff. I haven't been to Bamonte's in a long time. So I don't know if they're still. Yeah, I don't even know if they're still on their A game or not.
I don't know if they're even open anymore. But
I don't know.
Patricia's is really good.
Yeah.
Patricia's is a personal favorite. I gotta hit them up to see if we can visit one day, because I know a few people from Patricia's, but We did. Now we just went on our whole rant about
how you do it to me every time.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna highlight the Geek Chef air fryer toaster because we're gonna talk about.
Why did it start? This is talking about food.
We're gonna talk about chicken parm and how you can change your chicken parm combo.
Really?
Instead of going with a chicken parm that you're gonna like cook in oil and stuff, you can use substitute for breadcrumbs. Go to like coconut crumbs, or like you have alternative crumbs that you can use. Still use the egg. You can do different types of flour, like almond flour, coconut flour, whatever. Be able to do that, get your breadcrumbs on, and instead of cooking it, you can either bake it in the air fryer, but I would air fry personally to get that nice crispiness.
Yeah, I feel like it's crispier than baking it.
Yeah, and I don't like them too thin though. I don't like my chicken cutlets too thin. I don't like them too thick either. I like the medium. I want to have a little bit of meat.
If it's too thick, to me, it takes away from like the crunch that I'm looking for. If it's too thin, I feel like I'm eating a crisp, and then I don't want that either. It has to have like the right amount of meat on it.
Exactly. And then you can keep pretty much your marinara sauce more or less. We don't add in added sugar. We go with some other options there for the flavor, because that's like a big thing that I feel like a lot of people maybe don't think about is like the added sugar to the marinara sauce for a lot of sauces, or a lot of people that make the marinara is they like will add sugar, not even just like a little pinch, like a good amount of sugar. Which adds in an extra flavor to it. And then on the flip side, when we go pasta, we can go chickpea pasta, we can go lentil pasta, or I'm sorry, like lentil-based pasta. You can go with like a red lentil pasta.
I like the brown rice pasta best as far
brown rice. You can go brown rice pasta. You can go with even just getting pasta from like Italy that doesn't have the same grain and flour that we use is going to have a different impact and a different effect too. Yeah, there's like a whole documentary on it.
I mean, I don't know, but every time I go to a different country, I'm always just like, I want to have their food, and it's so much better. It's just so much better than here. It's fresh. Like, you can taste the freshness of their food.
Speaking of pasta, someone's making pasta live right now. I see that pop up right here.
Oh yeah, all pesto.
We're going out to dinner tonight, Mike, so I'm anticipating this is going to be very difficult for me because I'm only introducing one new thing today.
What are you going to introduce? Let's hold you accountable.
I thought you said seafood, no?
I think you said salmon, Mike, should be the first thing, right?
Yes, you could do definitely. I think that's a good move because that's not going to be too heavy. Or here's the catch, though. I would suggest fighting the urge to go to the restaurant hungry. It's kind of counterintuitive. A lot of times we want to go in hungry, right? Like I want to save my calories and stuff like that. The downside to that.
Before I go out to eat, because if you go in hungry, you're gonna look at the menu and you're gonna order the worst thing possible because you're freaking starving. You're like, I earned it because you're starving.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like do that. Also, I'm thinking like they had a pasta with clams, but then I'm introducing wheat as well, so I don't want to do that as well. So I don't, right? You don't introduce anything new one thing at a time, right?
Yeah, I would definitely keep it do like salmon, maybe like a salmon bowl or a salmon salad, depending on what they have to top it.
Oh, they have tuna poke there. I know that. Maybe I'll go for a tuna poke.
That could be a good move, honestly. I would like that. I want to say I would like that.
This might have sugar in them. Is that going to kill me?
No, that's part of, again, like the idea of where it can be sustainable. The biggest thing is what I would recommend too is like literally right away when you get your food, ask for a box and take half of it and put it in a box. And it doesn't mean you can't have the other half if you're starving after like 20 or 30 minutes of eating. If you're like, dude, I'm starving, I'm famished. But wait 20 minutes, have a glass of water. And then say that again, Lex?
Most times servings are really big and you put half of it away and you're good to go with the half that you have there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like, again, if you really want to have it, I tell people, listen, if you wait, because it could take 20 to 30 minutes for the signals in our stomach to release the protein, for example, leptin, which is what makes us feel full. It can take 20 to 30 minutes for that the whole process, the chain to be responded. What helps is also by chewing our food. That's why sometimes drinking shakes and smoothies, as nutrient dense as they can be, it doesn't have the same triggers from the enzymes in our mouth and the whole system, the mastication, which is the fancy way of saying chewing.
Yeah, when I started, what I did was I started chewing gum. I did sugar-free gum, so I did my shake, and then I would drink my water, and I would do sugar-free gum, so it gave me that sensation that I was chewing.
Ooh, I love chewing gum personally. Then the downside, not even the downside. The one thing I like to tell people to be mindful of, which you can probably like.
Are you married to Mike? Just wondering. Once again, awkward question 10,000. No, we are not married. We are cousins.
But here's the thing. I understand why, because the picture we used on both of our videos today.
Photo.
Well, it's his wedding photo.
I know, but I'm saying it's like y'all were the couple for the wedding. And I was like, girl.
Well, no, I was at his wedding party on Ashley's side. So, and they got married in DR. That's a picture from DR. But no, we are not married. That is a legit question, though. A lot of people ask us that, but we know we are first cousins, and that's the most blood related we are. Or relations.
The most relations that they have.
Yeah, the most relations that we have on the side.
That's funny.
My husband is either doing something
Yeah,
right
Josh.
now. He's probably showering while Logan's napping.
Oh, Logan's napping?
Yeah, she's napping.
Oh, nice.
I saw him putting her down when I went to go grab my makeup.
Nice.
Yeah, nappy poos.
Yeah, all the nappas. So I'm eating salmon today. Can I have caffeine again?
Yes, you can have caffeine again today.
So, but is that like a new thing I'm implementing?
No, that's a completely different variable. Now, here's the interesting thing of I would be very, very mindful of how much you start with. Don't go with the same amount you always start with. Like start with half and then progressively work up from there.
A cup of
You
coffee.
awesome.
I can't just have a cup of coffee?
You could totally have a cup of coffee, but I would say
Coffee. Coffee is,
Almond milk and stevia. You said stevia is okay, right? Trivia?
yeah, stevia, truvia. You could have
That I keep seeing a lot of monk. You mentioned
monk
you
fruit
had it-
sweetener.
Yeah, you had it in your house. Now I see it in all these like healthy recipes. So I gotta. It's expensive though.
Yes, it is.
I buy it by like the massive bag. When I say I buy it, Ashley orders the stuff on Amazon, and I don't really pay attention to the prices. I just trust her on that
The
side.
money for it, Ashley puts in the order. That's it.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm like, hey, here's the amount of money we're spending this week. Go make this work. Mike, you're the best cousin she will ever have. Oh, thanks, Miller Me. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, I am the best excuse my language, effing cousin.
Freaking cousin.
That he has.
Yeah.
Because the other one doesn't do shit.
Facts. Dude, anyways,
We'll go into other stuff.
So yeah, Rosalinda. Hi, Rosalinda. Rosalinda's a day one. She likes to do my coffee accent with
Yeah,
Gina
coffee.
Wait, Anthony reached out to you?
But no, not recent. But it was more of like back in the day, he lost one of my necklaces. And in hindsight, I realized he definitely didn't lose it. Or maybe he definitely.
Years to realize that.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I was randomly thinking about it the other week. I was like, wait, because it was a necklace and a cross that Nanny gave me, so it was like really nice, and it meant a lot. And I'm not gonna be like, hey, dude, you owe me for that. It's like I don't care about it. It's not about the money. You know what I mean? It's more about like I'll never have that again.
Right.
And honestly, like, here's the other thing. As much as like I can hate on Anthony, there's been times where he's like helped me. Like, dude, I went to Steve's birthday in Florida when I was for Steve's 21st birthday, and like I brought like $200 with me. Like I did not financially plan for this. So I was like broke after like day one. And like Anthony and Steve definitely. Wait, why is Anthony and Steve? Anthony definitely like which.
By Anthony, you mean my mom.
I should indirectly say your parents. Thanks, Aunt Dorit and Uncle
You
Steve.
guys are so funny when it comes to your family, man.
I mean,
Dude.
you like got my brother funny. Wait till you meet his brother.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. I love Steve.
You ever seen American Psycho?
No.
Oh, for sure.
Steve, if you're watching, sorry about this, but dude, if American Psycho could have a brother or a twin.
Wait, he said Florida? Yeah, my brother's in Florida. We were from New York, but we went to Florida when my brother was going there. We want more Vegas stories. Ooh, but you want Vegas stories? I'm actually going back to Vegas tomorrow.
I was gonna say, wait, they're doing the podcast.
I put my hand across her like it's a thing. Like, no, Mike, wait for tonight. Rosalinda. Hey,
stories tonight.
How's your terrific Tuesday?
Hi. Who was that?
That is
Air
Rosalinda.
purifier. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
mute
turn
that
the
bad boy.
background so people can see it while I have the air purifier highlighted.
Yes. It is marked down as well right now.
Yes, 28%.
28% marked down, you guys.
Noise.
Rosalinda, this is Lexi. She's also an Amazon Live streamer. She just joined us here today on Amazon Live, hanging out with us, and she's gonna be on the podcast tonight, hanging out with us.
Yes.
You all right, Mike?
Yeah, I was just listening to see if Ashley came in or if Tessa woke up, but neither of those things happened.
I have the air purifier highlighted, guys. It removes 99.97% of all airborne allergens while diffusing the air with some nice scents. It has this little sponge that I'm holding up. And you put a few drops of essential oils, and it smells super nice in the air as it's filtering it out as well. She goes, hey, Lexi. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. I
Girl,
also have the
hi.
air purifier listed in my carousel right now as well, you guys.
No, I love this thing.
And guys, if you don't have an
Is
air
that you,
purifier,
Gina? Yeah, it's me. It's just
Who's that?
I'm a lot tanner in that photo and have my hair and makeup done.
That was the summertime when she actually had some color.
Michael's Vegas stories tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely tonight. We'll get into that for the podcast.
Cold conference. Hashtag cold
Yeah,
conference.
Cold Conference Part 2.
Cold
No,
conference.
I was just like,
No.
girl.
It's just we like to call it the cold conference.
This is funny.
How do I remove from? There we go. All right, guys. So, Mike, go ahead and talk about another product.
Bam. So what I've got right now is I've actually got a new projector.
So I'm going to share that with you guys.
I'm getting all these new products from them. I gotta message them.
Be like, yo, where's all my new stuff? So here's the cool thing. This one comes with a tripod, which I appreciate. Little things like that just kind of set you up for success, in my opinion. This thing's not massive too. Like from a space efficiency perspective, like if I hold my hand up to it.
Oh, that's really small.
Like it's basically like the width of my hand, finger to thumb. And this will project in 1080p. It has the focus. It has all the classic kind of like projector controllers. It has the buttons here where you can do everything. But you can also, again, sync up your phone, control everything from your phone. You can screen share. You can do Netflix. You can do Hulu, all the streaming platforms. You can also, it has a USB and an HDMI plug.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, I've used it, but I haven't used it for gaming. So that's like, I've just used it for my phone. I'm trying to like get the right angle.
Cover your face. Cover your
I was
face.
like, cover your face with it, and then it'll focus on the thing.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Now we can see it.
Haha. So being able to, I'm looking forward to syncing up my Xbox to this bad boy, or plugging my Xbox into it, doing some gaming there. And also Josh inspired me to do some more like gaming and streaming
Here on the Amazon channel. So you guys
Wait
can
for girls
support
go to
that.
bed, and if you're getting home from jiu-jitsu and you want to relax, go eat and then play some video games.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said if you get home from jiu-jitsu, come home, eat a little snacky poo, and then go live at night. Because we do most of our lives are in the morning anyway now.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I get back, I'm definitely going to do that. But we're doing our podcast tonight. So that, but to your point, that's definitely what I'm going to do to unwind, kind of cool down. And I feel like that'll be fun just to chat and hang out. And that's what I miss about sometimes like having friends over in New York is like we would just hang out and play video games anyway. So like, why not do that virtually? And also try and create some fun content for you guys. But that's been a fun one to have in, and the girls really like it. So I'm really excited this summer we're going to have like kind of not camping outside, but like we're going to do like dinner outside and project it onto one of the green screens that we have, or the like kind of drapes that we're going to put outside. Because this one will go up to 200 inches as far as the screen, which is like, what's 200 divided by 12? So let's call that like what, 90?
12, 24, 36, 48,
90 something.
60, yeah, something.
You gotta get one of those blow-up screens.
What?
You gotta get one of those blow-up screens.
Yeah, that's actually, we have that from like right when COVID first happened, we ordered that and we just never used it. And now I'm finally like, all right, we're going to use this bad boy. Sometimes
So
it's
you
like,
bought the screen and didn't have a projector?
we already had a projector, like an old school projector, but that didn't shoot in 1080p. It shot in like 720, which I guess is still all right, you know, like for outdoors.
Well, they're thinking about the South though. Like you have a space where you can actually set up the projector and be outside and kind of like relax in the good weather. Up here, it's like if you don't have a house, like if you're in my case where you're in the city, like city, you're in an apartment, it's like no.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's why I think it's fun, like camping, or like let's say you go camping upstate New York or something like that,
right.
Or that's maybe you could do it, bring it with you. It doesn't have to take up a lot of space and it can be fun, but maybe you also want to get completely out of the tech integration and not be, but you can also connect this Wi-Fi, Bluetooth integrated. Like there's cool components. It reminds me, honestly, G, of when we used to go upstate. Like I remember one time when we went upstate, it was like me, Uncle T, Anthony, and my brother. Before the rest of you guys got there, we went up first. I don't think you were there. I think you were coming up with Aunt Doreen, like maybe cousin Kim or something. Oh, and we had like the old school DVD players that were like portable. So you like fold it up and like we'd have that in bed and just play a DVD.
Yeah, I remember that.
God, you're showing your age, Mike. You're showing your age.
Bruh.
Rosalinda goes, wait, coach, you mean to tell me you don't own a PS4 or 5 and play Fortnite?
No, that's a good question. I have the oldest PlayStation, or the newest PlayStation is like PlayStation 2. I just have an Xbox One. I have the Quest, and now I'm trying to figure out how I can start gaming on my desktop because I have an Alienware desktop that's meant for like gaming or more fun, kind of high performing stuff. What?
You definitely can.
Yeah, like I know I could do Call of Duty. I just haven't like, or I could do Fortnite too.
Well,
like
no, Xbox has its it's face or interface that you can literally download everything to Xbox and play from. That's what Josh does and plays all the games. And you can download them right to your computer.
What?
That's like changing the game there for him.
Yeah, text,
Right? You saw my face?
text Josh. He'll explain it. That's how he plays Fortnite and all those other games.
That makes me so excited because, like, I have a 60 screen setup right here at my desk, like that uses my monitor. So, like, we're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna, because, like, dude, like, I'm not gonna be in the living room playing games because I start freaking out, and yelling at people, and I'm gonna wake the kids up.
Yeah. I cannot stand when men play games. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure women do it.
Josh makes funny faces.
But that screaming, I'm like, shut up,
dude. I also, so what I used to do back when I played PlayStation 2, and I was just fighting and going to school, and I'd work part time. I had a website. I had this is when lifeofafighter.com just started. I made my username lifeofafighter.com. So when I would kill people, I'd talk smack, and I'd increase the amount of traffic I would gain from like playing online and talking smack. You could statistically see that it was like 40% more traffic on the
people want to hear the smack talking, but I don't be wanting to hear that. I'd be like, yo, close the door, get out, or like just cut the game off. I don't want to hear that.
Brandy started following. Thank you for the follow, Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
Hug. Guys, we're probably going to be here for about 20 more minutes, and then we are heading out. We're going to hop on to a few more products. Rosalinda's like, I just know Fortnite because of my 18-year-old. He's a gamer. Yeah, my husband plays Fortnite with his son all the time.
I don't play games.
So that's the only reason I know Fortnite. So he has all that set up for him. But yeah.
The most I know about Fortnite is what people talk about it, because I definitely don't know nothing about that.
Let's see. Where's the piano?
And then also we got shout out to Brandy, and then T. I'm going to butcher your name, but I'm going to try it anyway. I want to say it's Tashanana. Let me know if I'm anywhere close to that. I'm sorry I'm butchering this. But thank you for the follow as well. When you guys follow, I automatically don't you tell me, G. I automatically put you guys in for the emoji race. Just make sure you're hanging around for when we do the race, because if you win and you're not here, we're gonna give it to the next person after you.
Right.
Just a heads up.
Just so you guys know, I wanted to touch the base on the donor piano really quickly because it's personally one of my favorite products I have in the carousel. It's currently in my husband's studio because it's electric and it can hook up to your computer. So it has a USB interface, volume control, it has a headphone jack. What'd you say?
I said boogie, oogie, oogie.
Of course you would. But you plug in your headphones. You don't have to disturb the entire house. You can play right into the headphones and hook it up to external speakers. It has pedals, fully functional pedals, by the way. A lot of electric pianos have them, but they don't like work properly, or they just there kind of for show. But again, also, this is fully weighted keys, guys. So it's looked and meant to feel like a fully functioning piano. When I say functioning, strung piano, okay? This is just literally a match. You took all the strings out, you scooped out the guts, threw them away, and now you have great quality piano with the weighted keys. So it's not like playing a keyboard where it's light keys sometimes. Depending on the electric piano or keyboard you get, sometimes they're not weighted. The pedals are fully functional. Volume control, again, USB interface, MP3 interface. This thing is great. The wood is great quality. It looks amazing and stunning. You're not spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars like you would on a regular piano. Now, guys, this goes for about $316. It is 7% markdown right now. Let's see if it's an inlay coupon.
That says $617, baby.
What did I say?
3.
Oh, $617. Sorry. $617, and guys, yes, there is a $31 off coupon right now. So if you click the link down below, there is a $31.
Hi, Brandy.
Coupon.
Thanks for the
Brandy.
girl.
Brandy, I got you in for the giveaway too.
Perfect, Brandy. We got you.
Got you, girl.
Got you. You already have it. That's why I chose that one.
Oh, I might have deleted it.
Oh, see?
Don't delete it.
It's okay. We guess we'll talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah,
we'll
delete me.
Good. You want to tell them about the weighted blanket?
Yeah, you guys, right now, this weighted blanket, for the past, 3 months, this weighted blanket has been my best friend. I cannot sleep without feeling like somebody's, hovering on top of me, and since I no longer have, a body in my bed. Personal things, I'm talking about that right now, but point is, I replaced him with a weighted blanket, and it's been the best thing so far because it feels like I still have someone snuggled up on me, and I sleep like a baby. And one thing I love about this one is that it's easy to wash. So the outside actually comes off, and a lot of weighted blankets I used to have before, that my family used to have, they weren't mine. This one's mine. They didn't wash easily, right? But this one actually has a simple cover that unzips on the side. It comes right off, and you can toss it in the wash and bring it out, and it actually comes in different sizes. But if you're looking for that, I need a body on me feel without actually having a body and
I
not
thought
like
you were gonna say I need a body. Come get me. I thought you were gonna be like, I thought you were gonna be like, I need a body. So
no. Call me. No. But if you're looking for that, I like have a body on me feel without actually having a body and a bunch of pillows in your bed, the weighted blanket is gonna be the way to go.
And I highlighted the gaming desk right now. Mike just got a new desk. I'm so proud of him for finally setting up his setup and getting the desk, because now his setup is probably way more functional, easier to use, and makes him feel legit, even though he says it doesn't feel a difference. But I know there's definitely a feeling to have.
No, I get it. There is. I'll give you that.
I'm getting there. I'm going to learn that soon.
Jose, hi, ¿cómo están?
¿Cómo están? Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Yeah, well, it's not going to let you speak Spanish in the chat for some reason. It's going to, like...
Amazon's racist.
Yo, that's what I'm telling you. I'm like, how is that they take out other languages? That's just, like, mind-blowing.
I don't think they have the technology to translate it in the app, so they don't know.
That's BS. I think that's BS. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a component of that, but that's...
Gina, wish me luck. I am waiting on a call from my house to phone me. Waiting on an induction. What's that?
A hospital?
Induction being induced.
You trying to be induced?
You trying to be induced? Are you pregnant?
Wait,
I'm
baby?
confused.
Like, is there a baby coming?
Rosalinda, I'm so lost. Help me. Backstory. Amazon.
Rosalinda's not the one with the twins.
No, that's not the one. With the twins.
Oh, okay.
Jose, Amazon doesn't let me speak my language. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I don't understand why you can't speak Spanish.
That's insane to me. They need to fix that because it's more languages than English, clearly. I don't even think English is like number one language.
No, it's not. It's like a fraction.
Or something or whatever. It's not.
Oh, well, good luck, Rosalinda. I didn't know you were pregnant.
Yeah, Rosalinda.
He's coming.
Oh, my goodness. How did you not, mention this whole time?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm so excited about other people having babies. I'm like, yes, go have those
them
babies.
out.
Push them out, girl.
Right?
Do it for us.
Do it to it. Do it to it.
You can't. Oh, do you have your massage gun?
I think I do, actually.
I don't think yours is like mine. I have the Vibe Flex. What do you have?
Mine's a little bit different, but it's okay. You can still talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's Mike's turn to talk about a product.
Mike.
Ooh, yeah, tag me in. All right, so
in.
I'm going to highlight
two things. I got the BVVU sauna suit and the waist trainer. And I always like to talk about these when I have them on my carousel because there is functional applications, but I want to be very clear with expectations and how to use them, in my opinion, best practices. Because I'm not telling you guys how to live your life. I'm not a doctor, but this is my 2 cents on it. Dude, there's actually, have you ever heard this expression? Like, obviously you've heard, that's my 2 cents. Let me start with, have you guys heard that expression before? This is just my 2 cents. So a buddy of mine was like, dude, your 2 cents is worth a whole quarter. And I was like, oh, that's a good one, man. 2 cents worth 25 cents. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
From 2 pennies to a quarter.
Nice. I don't know. It's your stream, Tika. Well, you never told us you were pregnant. So how am I supposed to know you're pregnant? So congratulations.
We want to know about your life, Rosalinda. I want to know everything.
Thanks for Lexi. Ooh, why do I keep yawning?
I'm telling you, it's like, take that over there.
Yeah.
I'm not tired. You're rubbing it off on me.
It's because we haven't eaten today. I haven't had my caffeine. I'm gonna have my cup of coffee for the first time in God knows how long. A week.
It's so good.
She's like, God knows how long. You're dragging it.
Dude, so think about also I'm reading a book by Michael Pollan right now called Caffeine, and it puts caffeine in a psychedelic category. Which I think is a very interesting perspective.
Coffee is stimulant. Coffee is addictive. It's a drug.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to type it in right now because if it's technically, I don't think it's medically considered that because then how is it legal? But the way they perceive it impacting the brain.
It's legal. Come on, let's not go there. The legality of it all. When alcohol is literally a drug that is legally pushed out, promoted and all these things, and I'm just it doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Oh, I'm not saying not psychedelic, psychoactive, mind altering drug is the correct term.
Yeah, because it's a stimulant. It makes you jittery and on the go or whatever, and then you crash. It's literally going on a high from a high.
Think of that white girl. It's a stimulant. It alters you. It stimulates you. It keeps you up.
That's why I tell people these places that they make things legal. I'm just it's all BS because For that, it shouldn't be a lot of things that are illegal that aren't.
Facts.
So,
So I just want to throw that out there because I thought that was an interesting way to look at it. But anyways, my point is kind of going back to
they can't make my coffee illegal.
yeah, right? Like, don't do that to me.
Go ahead, Mike.
What's your take on synthetic beef, Mike? That is a great question. I'm going to save that question I'm going to break this down really quick. Mike, caffeine is addictive. 100% is. Just like 100%. A lot of things are. I'm not, to me, there's no argument with caffeine. Now, I also do see a value to it, but I would argue, like, how is, like, nicotine and caffeine?
Depends on, like, what you're talking about.
Yeah, and like it's anyways, that's a whole other thing. I'm gonna say, like, if you have like nicotine, alcohol, caffeine's legal, why isn't like everything legal? But that's like a different conversation for a different day.
Right.
And Mike, I'm gonna get to that because I do have thoughts on synthetic beef. If I give you a blunt answer right off the bat, I'm not a huge fan right now, but I understand the value it can provide. And when we say, like, do you guys know what he means by synthetic beef?
I was just about to say, wait, are you referring to like plant-based foods?
So yeah, let me actually verify, Mike. When you say synthetic beef, because I'm thinking about like lab-grown beef, because now they're working on.
So I'm like, that's two different things.
Yeah, but you might be talking about plant-based and like replacing it. So let me know.
Chicken or like those.
Yeah, like impossible meat. But I think you're referring to because what they want to do is they want to stop using actual beef and cows and like slaughtering them and harvesting them for meat. They want to grow like
genetically modified meat.
Exactly, like grown cows without like head and nervous system, so it's just meat being grown and like blood pumped through it, so it's just like making the meat but no like life or consciousness connected to it, which is also kind of crazy. We're like making it in a lab and just like 3D printing the meat or variations of that. Oh, like eco-friendly. Yeah, exactly.
Right now, what is happening? Would you eat that, Mike?
Right now, no. But over time, I would be open to it, potentially on the influence, because that's like he's saying, yeah, the eco-friendly. So exactly, synthetic beef, meaning like they're making it and harvesting it in a way that doesn't actually like basically like slaughter cows or slaughter animals. It's the KFC conspiracy again. I don't know what the KFC conspiracy is.
I don't know what that is, but I don't know. Me personally, I can transition from eating meat to eating no meat and just keeping like a simple plant-based diet. And whatever, God gave us versus something created in a lab that, like, I don't know. I mean, granted, my diet has definitely included things that I probably shouldn't have consumed in my life, but synthetic meat just probably wouldn't be one of the things that adds to my palate.
Yeah, I would want to give it time to see like the dynamics at play, and because it might actually be more nutrient dense and helpful, but there's always a cost. There's always a tax.
There's always a cost
that gets paid. So my 2 cents on it, Mike, is I wouldn't use it yet, but I think there is potential future and integrations to it, especially if like this, I'm not saying they should do this, but like if they have like more nutrients and kind of like they have different components that we don't find in meat right now, because that's the hard thing. Even going plant-based, like I would say 90% of the food I eat is plant-based, and then I add meat in addition to that because I just like meat. But there's like B vitamins, there's certain amino acids that you don't find in plants by themselves. You have to like cross different, which is fine to do.
You have to do to make sure that you have all the proper nutrients that you need for your body, but you can definitely still survive without meat.
For sure.
But I don't know. I just feel like meat that's, again, it's like, if I'm going to eat a cow, I'm going to eat a cow. Like, I'm not going to eat a fake cow. I don't know. It's weird. If it's coming from plant-based or it's something that it's really just like that came from the earth itself, I'm all for it. But
that's even the Impossible Burgers. That's also synthetic too. Like they're not just doing plant-based things. They're mixing in other either types of preservatives or chemicals. I'm not against GMO in general. Like there's some things I don't think GMO should be, because like really if you think about GMO, genetically modified organisms, like everything's GMO. Like we're GMO. To a certain extent, depending on how you define it, like evolution is genetically modified to a certain capacity. But Monsanto. All right, so I know Monsanto. Monsanto is a massive company, and they have a lot of Magoo components to it. Also, KFC. All right, synthetic chicken is what you're talking about. So all right, I get that, Jeanette. So I kind of understand where you're going. So anyways, Mike, I hope that helps give you somewhat of an answer. We're getting towards race time, so I'm just going to break down the last things I got are my sauna suit and the waist trainer. So the thing I want to highlight for the sauna suit is one, it can be an effective tool if you have to cut weight, if you're a combat athlete, if you have to make weight, you can use it to pull fluid out of your body. Now, the downside to that is when you dehydrate yourself, you're not replenishing the fluids, which is what you need to do to actually pull water weight out. You hinder your brain function first. And then after that, every additional percent after 3% of weight loss, you start to negatively impact your physical performance. So endurance goes down, strength goes down, bodily functions, nervous system firing starts to go down. You can actually die of dehydration and heat exhaustion, or those are two different things, but usually they'll go hand in hand. And then hold on, my hubby just started eating only fake meat. It's disgusting. Listen, like I'm not a huge fan of it, but if let's say, Brandy, if that helps him lower his overall caloric intake and that helps with like blood pressure or cholesterol or his body composition goals, and that makes him feel good, like all for it. But I always say, like, just be mindful. Anything that is genetically modified is going to have things that are not meant for your body to know how to digest. Yes and no, Jeanette. There's definitely, I'm not a doctor, so take this with a grain of salt, but like if you go truly genetically modified, meaning in a lab, there's a component to that maybe our body doesn't have the proper systems. It's not what's called like bioavailable or as ideally bioavailable in our body, so it doesn't know what to do with it. But like sugar alcohol is a great example of that. Like I was going back to your gum point before, like if you have certain types of gum will have certain types of sweetener or sugar alcohols that will kind of hurt our gut bacteria. Like I eat a lot of sugar-free gum. So like, I'm not saying like I don't do this. So it's all something to just keep in perspective. But we take in certain types of sugar alcohols or sweeteners. Truvia and stevia are not one of these. Monk fruit sweetener is not one that impacts blood sugar or insulin levels, but you can take in sugar alcohols and your body thinks it's actually sugar. So it'll release insulin to bind to it. And then if it doesn't, it won't actually be able to bind to it. And then your body's like, shit, we have all this insulin. We don't have any sugar to bind to. It causes you to crave sugar. So it has some sugar to bind to. Now, if you can ignore that cue and that craving, you're golden. But sometimes it's a very strong craving, and then you end up eating more calories because of it. But anyways, this is like, we can get into like a whole.
I was like, yeah, we can go into a whole spiel about nutrition and the process of how food is broken down, all that good stuff. For sure.
That's like a whole nother. But so anyways,
so that's like a podcast episode.
Yeah, 100%. So that like, going into even just the like sauna suit. So
I see it for the regular person,
the benefit of being able to basically use it for an active recovery day.
So let's say you want to work on mobility, you want to just increase body temperature, or like use an actual sauna. I would almost say use a sauna suit in substitute of a sauna. Let's say you can't drop 10 grand on a sauna or 2 grand on a sauna to have in your house. So you don't have a gym membership that has a sauna or something like that. You can get a sauna suit, hang out if you don't mind sweating a little bit. Make sure you're replenishing the fluids. It'll increase your body temperature. You can work on some mobility. That's where I do see a value.
And then same thing for the waist trainer,
increasing locally, sweating around your midsection, but also it can be a physical cue to help, like, oh, I should kind of cue up my posture. If you become reliant upon it though, meaning like if you don't actually activate your abs in your back, you're relying on the support that the trainer provides, and you actually can weaken the tissue. On the other side, this will also shape your body. Like when you put it on, it'll change the physical shape, but when you take it off, within like 20 minutes, your tissue is going to kind of go back to normal. Now, I think of what was that like in the like not medieval times, but in like French days, they wore corsets. So the reason those worked is because they had strings on them and they could tighten it even more. This doesn't. So you'd have to progressively make this tighter and tighter over time and wear it for hours and hours and hours to really see it shape your body naturally.
So that's like another 2 cents I'm gonna throw out there. But
anyways, that's all mine. And then I saw some things popping off in the chat. Let's see. Jeanette said plant-based is different. It is mostly made of soy and other plants. Genetically is lab-based or modified by chemicals. But so even if you do like plant-based, like Impossible burgers, that's also synthetically created with plant-based materials as well. But you're 100% right. Like plant-based is very much different than GMO, but believe it or not, plant-based is also GMO as well. There's a lot of plants and veggies.
There's plants and veggies and fruits that are on that, those seedless grapes, seedless watermelons, seedless oranges. I'm not telling people, I'm like, if you're gonna get fruit and you're talking about blah 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 GMOs, I'm like, then you can't eat that stuff because it's been genetically modified. Anything that God has given us, or whoever you believe in, whatever, right? That comes from the earth is going to have the ability to reproduce itself. So if you have those type of fruits that they don't have seeds, that means they've been genetically modified.
Facts. So yeah, y'all. Now, do you know what time it is? It's race time.
Time.
All right. So who's in on the race? Let's double check. Race time.
Don't forget to hit the follow button so that way you can be entered. Drop in the chat and giveaway so that way we can get your name in. Let's do this race.
All right, I'm gonna screen share here. I got my Let's see who we got.
I have a
Screen
call
share.
at 1:30 and I want to eat before it, so we got to get going.
Yeah, we're gonna get this race, and then you guys will get out of here. Then I got some stuffy stuff to do as well.
I'm pretty sure my daughter will be up by that time.
Is it there we go. All right, so we got Evans, we got Margaret, we got Brandy, and we got how would you pronounce that?
How'd you?
We got Luda.
Tashanana?
That's what I was thinking. Either Tasha Nuna, Tasha Nana, Tasha Nana.
Tashanana?
Let us know if we're butchering that.
Yes, please. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm not
Yeah, like I always want to try and get it. And then Regan, let me know if you want in. Rosalinda, do you want in? Luda, I got you in. I'll give it like 30 seconds or so, and then we'll race. Yeah, I call Jennifer Luda. I like to just call her
okay.
Luda. Unless my actual buddy Luda is in the chat, which will jump in from time to time, then I'll just call her Jen Lude or Jen Luda.
Oh, Jen Lu is cute. Jen Lu.
All right, let's see. Anybody else want in? Let's check.
Anybody else, you guys? We are here. You are here as well. Might as well jump in on this possible free giveaway for you. Let's do it.
Regan's in. I got you.
Don't
All right,
forget
it is
to
go time.
hit the follow button. Tonight we'll be live as well. I'm kind of just jumping into their live tonight, but yeah, I'll be here.
Thanks for hanging. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Regan, I got you in. Marina, do you want in, by the way? Yeah, Marina, you still got like a second. I'll go back in. I'll put you in, Marina. Boom. All right, we're getting our race on. It's go time.
Let's do it.
All right, and we're starting. I like those sound effects.
Listen, it's all the claws.
What I'm going to do is I'm also going to type in my email for those of you that if you do win. Also, for everyone that does participate, can't see my comment come up. Oh, no.
I see your comment on this giveaway.
I see you. Yeah. And then, let me see. That's not it. Yeah, Margaret, cheer him on. Cheer him on.
Let's go. Mike, just so you know, that humidifier and the beard you got, they want you to test the beard cutter. They want you to test them and make sure they're functioning properly.
All right, cool. I'll put it to the test tonight before I leave because I'm going to or tomorrow morning.
That's fine. And humidifier as well, make sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we lost the race? What just happened? Oh,
don't worry. I just dropped out of the screen to drop a message. So I put a message in everyone's chat just for my email. And then everyone that participates, you guys can do the body type quiz we have on our website. And I'll give you just a 7-day pass. Oh, Margaret! Congrats, Margaret.
Hey, Margaret, are you here with us still?
She's on my chat. She just commented. Yeah, Margaret.
Yes.
Nice girl.
Congratulations, Margaret.
I'm going to wait to say congrats because I always like to get excited and say congrats too early.
Yeah.
I always say congrats too early.
I ruin it. Hold on, let me pull this up. Congrats, Margaret. So, yeah, you know the dealio. Margaret, I know you're here, so shoot me an email, and we will get you set up either if you want the package or if you want to gift it to somebody or if you want to go with the $1 Amazon gift card. Either way, just shoot me an email. Let me know. I'll send either the pass or the gift card to you, and that is pretty much it, y'all.
That's it.
All right, guys. Ooh, where's my mousey?
I don't see it. There we go.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging with us.
Yes, and we will be here tonight at 10 p.m. doing our live podcast. For all of those of you who tuned in, thank you. And click that follow button.
Hit the follow button, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.